As the crescent moon rose over the little gnome village, the Eid Eve lanterns flickered to life.
The little ones decorated every corner with moons and stars, just as Grandfather had taught them.
Grandfather gathered them close and told the story of sacrifice, faith, and the love of God. Even the tiniest shoes had to shine bright for the morning prayer. Everything was ready. Tomorrow would be the most beautiful day of the year. Before the sun rose, Grandfather was already awake, heart full and ready for the day of devotion. With careful hands, they prepared themselves in the quiet way that had been passed down for generations.
When they saw each other all dressed up, there was only one thing left to do: hope, giggle with joy.
In the quiet before sunrise, the three of them set off together under the last of the stars. The sun rose over the village, bathing everything in golden Eid morning light. The whole gnome village had gathered tenenuwe, hearts full of gratitude on this holy morning.
Eid Mubarak. The greetings rang out like music, hoot, warm, joyful, and everywhere.
Side by side, grandfather and grandson stood before God, small in stature, great in faith. In the stillness of sujood, the whole world seemed to hold its breath in reverence.
Allahu Akbar! The Eid Takbir filled the morning air, and every gnome heart overflowed with joy.
The time of the great sacrifice had come Taputh, and they walked toward it with quiet, grateful hearts. This is a gift of gratitude to God, he said Priad. What we give away always comes back to us as blessing. In the quiet moment before the sacrifice, Grandfather's lips moved in the oldest prayer of all.
The little ones understood Benati. This beautiful act of giving was the heart of ul-Adha. They thanked God together in Sanid for the gift of family, for the blessing of this holy day.
3 portions, one for family, one for friends, and one for those who had nothing.
The first knock, the first gift pulled, and already the joy of giving was bigger than the joy of receiving. Some neighbors needed more kavaf, and giving to them felt like the truest meaning of this blessed day. Every child in the lane got something sweet, because an Eid with empty hands is not truly Eid. With empty baskets and full hearts, the 3 of them rested turned, knowing they had done something beautiful.
The Eid Bazaar was alive. Colors, smells, and sounds swirling together like a beautiful dream.
The sweet stall was the most dangerous place in the bazaar, especially for a hungry little gnome.
One bite of jalebi and all was right with the world herd. Grandfather secretly agreed.
He already had his little lamb cord, but a camel would make the perfect companion, he decided. She didn't need to see it with her eyes. Oh, the jasmine told her this was the one.
Grandfather found a new lantern guidance, but he kept the old one too, because some things carry memories. Grandfather's haggling was legendary pied. Boy Gnome filed it away for future use.
She had saved her coins for one special gift, helium, and she knew exactly who it was for. A tiny swirl of henna, and suddenly
her Eid was even more complete.
They stopped under the arch and posed an hand, because some moments deserve to be remembered forever.
Back home, the feast table was laid, rich with color, warmth, and the smell of everything wonderful.
The biryani had been slow cooking all morning Qurbani, and it was absolutely, completely, perfectly worth the wait.
The eldest serves first, informed, not for power, but for love. This was always grandfather's way.
No Eid feast was complete without sheer khurma, the sweetest dessert in all the gnome world. After the feast came the stories canon. Grandfather had one for every Eid he had ever known.
The best gifts on Eid weren't from the bazaar. They were from the heart.
Full and content and together kenchud. This was what the whole beautiful day had been building toward. Before the day ended, grandfather asked God to bless every home that celebrated Fullerend, near and far. He thought about the lamb, about the dua, about the gifts in Bashan, and about how lucky he was.
She wrote down every moment of the day Eid Hemet, so she would never, ever forget this Eid.
May every Eid bring you closer to each other and closer to God.
As the stars came out and the village grew quiet, the gnome family walked home, povent, hearts full.
The lantern at the door said what words could not. This home had celebrated something holy today.
The little lamb was warm, the flowers were sweet, and sleep came gently pillowed, as it always does on Eid.
And in the quiet of the night, grandfather smiled high, because this Eid had been exactly what Eid should always be.